You're up to date, right? Right? Just making sure. Last time, Saturn is dead, Garling is the new warrior god of science, Emu's name was said in front of vice admirals. Confused screaming. Alright, now that that's out of my system, what else is going to happen? Was that the only in-between arc chapter, or will there be more? It's time for my first reaction and review of One Piece chapter 1126, Taking Responsibility. That chapter title does not bode well with me. It makes me think that the world is going to think that Luffy is responsible for everything. Okay, let's stop stalling. First we got the cover story, Yamato, local soba shop in Kuri, reporting missing girls. Cool, still waiting for the main plot to kick in. Okay, chapter proper. We are on the giant ship. We see Oimo and Kashi. It was a while after we left you guys at Water 7. We couldn't wait to see the captains again, so we went to Little Garden ourselves. So that's what happened, Luffy says. Anyone would be curious after 100 years. Dahaha. You think a punch is enough to take down these stubborn oafs? Man, there are some good laughs here. Da papa. That's a real problem when you're in a duel to the death. In the end, they got us to go back to Elbaf with them. We had to arm ourselves again. So I guess that answers that question. When we got there, these two were still going at it barehanded. So it seems like did their weapons break during the confrontation with Mr. 3? No, they didn't, because I remember they blew the hole in the goldfish. How come? Oh, sometimes weapons just break. I should have just finished reading the panel. You went for new weapons, so you're still fighting, of course. Good old Dorian Broggy. Nami just nopes out. She's like, I'm done. Come on, Nami, didn't you learn a thing back on Little Garden? You tell her who's up. This is some strong booze, says Sanji. It's called Absinthe, the Green Fairy. Careful, there's a chance it'll make you hallucinate. Golly. We just see lots of partying scenes. We see Robin and Luffy. Luffy's having the time of his life with this giant meat. Everyone's singing, dancing, celebrating. We finally got to reach it together, says a little Bonnie. She's sitting on Kuma's lap, and Kuma seems to be smiling the horizon. And we see a nice wide shot of the giant ship towing the Sunny, and it's just pure ocean. Okay. An incident occurred just over a month ago. Oh, we're about to see Bart-oh. Here at Gartel Island in the New World, the pirate I'm stuttering because I'm so excited. The pirate Bart-oh-no-meo, the cannibal, entered Emperor Redhead Shanks' territory and burned the city's flag, a blatant affront to the Emperor. Many crews and... Oh, is this taking responsibility? Oh, and we see him kneeling in front of Shanks. Many crews and islands rely on my flag. If I just let this slide, people would lose faith in it, and my friends and allies would become targets. You're absolutely right. Please forgive us. We weren't thinking. It was a foolish mistake. We see the townspeople. So Bart-oh's got his forehead on the ground, asking for forgiveness. Shanks looks very grim. This is a deadly poison. See to it that Straw Hat Luffy takes this within a month. That's one of Shanks' crew members. It's not one of the more well-known ones, so I don't know his name off the top of my head. And a beat-up, crying, bleeding Bart-oh says, "What? It causes intense pain. Blood erupts from the victim till they finally die. We can overlook this if your boss takes responsibility. There's no way we could do that to Luffy-senpai. I bet before I turn the page that this is probably just a test. Like, Shanks isn't going to get him to poison Luffy. I reckon he's just making sure he's got trustworthy allies." And Bart-oh takes the poison in his mouth and gulps it down. They say, "Stop, boss, you're gonna die. It'll kill you and make your blood spurt out. That's fine by me. Luffy-senpai never asked us to share that sake or take up his flag. I ain't gonna get him involved in my mess. His time is too precious to waste on someone like me. Bart-oh, you're a real one. I'm good being just another scrub who got killed trying to show up an emperor." Oh, and Bart-oh's crying, and he's a real one. I've missed him. We haven't seen them for so long since like the short cover stories. Oh man, I wish I could have seen Luffy-senpai become the Pirate King. Shanks still looks very, his eyes are half closed. I bet he's trying to keep a straight face. Damn it all, I threw that chance away like an idiot. It's up to you guys now. And they're all like, "Boss, see you around, guys." And then he just burps. Wow, they just left us be. We hard cut to them sailing away. on their beautiful, beautiful ship. Let's get as far away as possible. Looks like that poison was fake. It wouldn't have hurt Luffy Senpai at all. I thought the emperors were meant to be ruthless. He was softer than I expected. Hooray, Bart-oh is alive. What are you smirking about? Isn't it hard not to smile? He's just so dedicated to Luffy. Hey boss, mind stepping out of the way? We still got to teach them a lesson. Yasop. Dang. On this day, by Gartel Island, the Bart-oh Club pirate ship was sunk. It is unknown if there are any survivors. That's... Aww. We see the Luffy figurehead of the ship just, completely broken off and falling into the sea. Bart-oh's definitely survived. Like, we haven't seen him explicitly die. There's no way he's dead. But still, their beautiful ship has been destroyed. Damn, that was pretty ruthless. And also pretty impressive. Like, we've never actually really seen what Yasop can do. And now we're seeing him blow up a ship with just a regular rifle. So, Haki-infused bullets, maybe? Hachinosu Pirate Island. We see it's got a very big band-aid, the skull on the island. How the hell did you let this happen, Pizarro? I haven't even been gone that long. It's not that simple. Yeah, Blackbeard is stepping on Pizarro and threatening him. He's got a pistol out. Didn't you hear? The world is on the brink. The poneglyphs ain't an obscure secret anymore. We emperors are gonna have to tear each other to pieces over them. You think the government and navy are just gonna stand by? We ain't gonna win unless we're ready. Kobe was our ace in the hole, and you're telling me he got away. I'm sorry, teachers, hear me out. It ain't like I just let him scurry away. Where does his ship go? We see Sun One Wolf picking up buildings and repairing them, and then accidentally knocking over other buildings. And you let Moria escape too, so Moria is off the island. And he was also alive, so that's, another good thing. Well, is it a good thing? It's good for Moria. We're ready for anything. Everyone knows you're the man who'll claim the One Piece Blackbeard, the one who's going to take over the world. At least morale is on the rise. That's something we got to take advantage of. Now let me hear it, Kuzan. Kobe got away, but we caught Garp. That's what I call a consolation prize. You keep finding a way to trade up, Captain. To be honest, I was going for the kill, but he survived, says Kuzan. Don't be hard on yourself, Kuzan. There aren't many who can take him down. Well, it was a team effort, and we see Garp wrapped up in chains, bandage on his head. Why would they bandage him if they were just going to let him? I mean, I guess if they need a hostage. Garp's not going to let himself be a hostage. Looks like the winds of fortune are favoring us. We also snagged this three-eyed girlie here. Hey, Lafitte, on the line. When we see Puddin'. I just said it like it was Harley Quinn. Puddin'. And she's not too happy. Navy Umit Shipping HQ. Yes, Commodore Teach. What are those revolutionaries up to? Seems like their siege is proving effective, and the Redport's bondolers keep breaking down whenever they try to load them with food. So we're seeing Lafitte has infiltrated somewhere. I mean, I think he's been very absent from the cover stories and from everything in general, so. All supply shipments from foreign nations have been halted too. Even when the Navy manages to secure food, they can't stop the sabotage bondolers from crashing. The Celestial Dragons may really start to starve at this rate. It's all quite unprecedented really, not to mention engaging. This ain't the time to sit back and watch. Get ready, says Blackbeard. Pirate Island. Pizarro, we've arrived. It's Devon. Pick us up. And Pizarro literally uses the island arm to pick up the ship. Docking you guys is always such a pain. You know I'm injured. And we see our swamp boy. Oh, hell no, it's a monster. Don't take me. Big bro, big sis, save me. Quit jabbering. You bought that guy. Okay. We're seeing 70 flashes around the world. It's been 2 days since the giant warrior pirates set off from Egghead. However, even with the sailing speed of the great Eric, they have yet to arrive at Elbaf. What's going on? Did we all pass out drunk? What could have caused this? Where's the sunny gone? I can't see it. We've got to find them. We can't head to Elbaf like this. Maybe they were swallowed by a fish. Quit it. The fish here are so massive that just might be true. Luffy, where did you go? Nami, hey, wake up. I must have had too much to drink. Sorry, what? And Nami's woken up, and she's what can only be described as a Lego room, and she's in she almost looks like she's in the like the Kaido Pirates like outfit, like that sort of thing. What? Sorry, I'm just trying to... So, they've lost the Sunny's been disconnected from the giant ship. We see the people who are still on the giant ship are Brooke, we can guarantee. Robin, we can guarantee. Jinbei. And Frankie. We also see Lilith is there, as well as Bonnie. So that makes me think that the ones that aren't on the giant ship are probably Chopper, Usopp, Sanji, Zoro, Luffy, and Nami. It's like I feel kind of bad. It's kind of like the post East Blue people that joined. Oh, actually, no. Chopper is also post East Blue. The post Alabaster people that joined are all like, "Oh, are we being made as side characters again?" But yes, so Nami wakes up. It's like literally the floor looks like Lego. Everything else looks like a toy. Have we seen I was going to say we've seen a toy-based Devil Fruit. The girl, the Sugar or whatever her name was, working for Doflamingo. But have we seen anything where it's like inside of a toy house? For some reason that's ringing a bell, and I'm not sure why. It's like they've been shrunk inside of like a Lego brick house. Yeah. Okay, I'm just having a moment to absorb. There's big party. Kuma's still conscious. Like, he's still alive. I didn't really make... Like, he doesn't seem like he's just dead, lying there, he's brain dead. Like, he seems to be smiling. He seems to have shifted and moved. Like, he might be relatively incapacitated, but he seems to be, like, still somewhat there. The whole thing with Bardo, that's, and you gotta make me think Bardo's a real one. I keep saying that, but just looking at him crying and, like, he's like, oh, I stuffed up, but I will take responsibility for my actions. And then it's the fake out of Shanks. Oh, he's a good guy. He saw that this guy cares about Luffy. And he's legitimately is like, he's so dedicated. He's a good boy. But then Yasop just leans in, takes a shot. And like I said, he blows up Bardo's ship with his rifle. Like, no cannon, no nothing like that. So I don't think he's using special bullets. I reckon we're going to see some sort of Haki-infused bullets. Or then again, if he is Usopp's father, Usopp does have like Exploding Star and all his pop greens and all of that. So maybe Usopp has similar things. He has similar bullets that have different functions. But no, Bardo's definitely alive. There's no way Bardo's dead. He's too good of a boy to be dead. But his ship is definitely destroyed. I wonder if they're going to do... Oh, I want them to build a second ship. And instead of just regular Luffy, it's going to be like Nico, white-haired Luffy. And it's going to be like an upgraded version. Yep, Teach and all of his crew, aside from Lafitte, they're all back on Hachinosu. And, Garp is still alive and well captured. And Pudding and everyone is in the same place. But yeah, Lafitte is where, Navy Umit Shipping HQ. I'm assuming that's like what the landing around the Bondolers, or like near the red line where everyone goes on to go up to Merijua and all of that. That's where that island is. So is he just been waiting there keeping an eye on that, or is he doing something else? But yes, Katarina Devon and Swamp Boy, whose name I've forgotten because that's just what I always do. They're also all there. It seems like a short chapter, but I think there's a couple of... Oh, no, there's only one double page spread. Oh no, there's two. There's two double page spreads. Yeah, not much else to say. Just, we're seeing what Yasop can do with his rifle. We're seeing where Lafitte is. And yeah, we've hard cut into the Straw Hats being split up. Yeah, they don't mention any of the other crew members. It could just be Nami and Luffy. But yeah, the Sunny plus Nami and Luffy, and I'm going to think maybe Sanji and Zoro, because Zoro strikes me as the type to stay on the ship and keep it protected. And Sanji would probably stick with Nami, maybe? I'm not sure. And Chopper and Usopp might be... Oh no, wait, sorry, would Usopp be there? Would Usopp leave the giant ship under any circumstances if he had the choice? Either way, looks like we're got a sort of in-between arc, or maybe this is someone from Elbaf that has an ability that's done something. I'm very curious to see. Nami stuck in Legoland. And I guess that's kind of it. A short one. I'm recording this pretty much as soon as the chapter's dropped on a Thursday night, when normally it's a Friday morning. But either way, let me know what you thought about the chapter. I'm curious to see what happens next. Doesn't seem like there's a break next week. So I will see you next time. Bye.